Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, fine. Thank you. I'm setting up the audio because I can't hear you very well. Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm Caterina from Puglia Rosé Association. And he is our director and founder too, Lucia Nettis.
Hi, nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure for me. We are an association seated in Bari, south of Italy. We are in Puglia, yes. And this is our promotional material. I think that you have a copy too. And I'd like to start talking about our work and our association. In the meantime, that our producers log in the Zoom meeting. Our association is born in 2015, and our purpose is to promote and raise awareness about rosé wines from Puglia, and try to hit the market, especially in America and the USA. In fact, we strongly believe that rosé wines that actually born in Puglia in 1943, because the first rosé wine ever bottled in the world was in Lecce, so in the south of Italy, in Puglia, by Leone de Castris. The wines is a Negramaro called Five Roses. And so I think that rosé wines are a part of our culture and our story as a region and as a wine producer region. We have in fact we have a plenty of kind of rosé wines in terms of color, structure, and flavors too. In fact, we are different from rosé wines like Chiaretto or like Provence, wines from Provence. And the main thing that then make us unique and special, I think, that is the difference between our bottles and our rosés, and the great flavors of fruit, flowers, and minerality too that can bound every single rosé wines in Puglia. We have in fact a kind of fil rouge that can bound every producers in our region. We produced a little map here of Puglia. You can see here.
Yes.
Yes. Is a pink map. Yeah. And we produced it to show the difference among our territory and among our grapes from our region. We have in fact the northern part of Puglia, so we have Daunia and Murgia, and here we can find wines produced by Nero di Troia, which is a typical grape from our country, that came from ancient Greeks, that bring this grape in our shore in the past centuries. Then going in the south, we find Primitivo, Bombino Nero, and then in Salento, of course, we have Negro Amaro. And we can say that Bombino Nero and Negro Amaro are the best grape for rosé wine making. Bombino Nero because it has a really thin skin and a really rich pulp that can add something really special and unique to rosé wines. In fact, we use Bombino Nero just for rosé wines or at least for white wines. But red wines made from Bombino Nero are, I think, too weak, are not so strong, are too pale. While Puglia is known for its really strong and powerful red wines, such as Primitivo, Negramaro, Nero di Troia. And so Bombino Nero is suited for the making of rosé wine. Then we have Negramaro that is suited for red wine, but also and especially for rosé wines, because it has unique flavors of prune, black fruit, red fruit, and floral. And we have we have a lot of tannins in our wines, in our rosé wines. And this is another features that make us unique as a rosé producers regions. Because our rosé wines are not just to chill, so are not just to drink standalone, but they are suited to drink with food, so with meat, with dishes of pasta, not structured pasta always, of course, but we can pair it with pasta with fish or light sauce or dish vegetables and vegetarian dishes also. Rosé wines is also perfect with pizza, and Italy is the, the land of pizza, so it's perfect, a perfect match. And so for us, it's important to raise awareness about this kind of wine. Of course, with the COVID situation, we changed our way to work, because usually we do events, we do wine tasting B2B abroad and in Italy too, or fairs like in Italy or Pro Wine. So everything is everything concerns the world wine in the world. With the COVID situation, we changed our way to work, and so we started to set up online wine tasting with importers, journalists, sommelier, and everyone can help us to raise awareness about our reality and our production of rosé wines. We do it especially to help our wineries, because this is a really hard and rough moment for all of us, of course. Horeca, a whole sector which includes restaurants, hotels, is closed, is shut down. So we try to find a way to push rosé wines and our producers from Puglia and overcome this problem. To do it, we met a lot of importers too that help us to push this wine and to introduce them in the market. Of course, it's not easy because it's different from by a computer to present a wine, to communicate is a little bit different. But I think that we are doing well, and we are doing all of our work, our made from this for this. So for help our wineries and our region too. In fact, one of our activities includes tourism too, because we are our vision is to spread the name of Puglia to abroad. So in this way, we hope to attract more and more tourists from New York, Miami, but even from the rest of Europe. Because I think that Puglia is a wonderful region. I can show you, maybe I have a little bit of photos of Puglia. Have you ever been in Puglia or no?
No, unfortunately, I would love to, but I did see the photos that you sent.
Yeah.
I knew someone from Puglia, so I was working with a winery in Pennsylvania. The winery is Waltz Vineyards, and I wish I remember her name. Her first name is Valentina, and I don't remember her last name. Valentina is her first name, and she was from Puglia, and she was a